Hi, it's day 5, and today is about creating your future. It's really hard to get yourself to think positive or to have a cheery disposition or to be able to look at your future and have any hope if there's just nothing in your mind or in your perception that is positive. And sometimes after all the life events that have happened, it can be really hard to have any kind of a positive future. And so your brain is trying to find how it's supposed to feel and what it's supposed to focus on. I know you've heard that what you focus on expands, but when your brain doesn't have anything positive to focus on, the only thing it can go to is all of the things that create the anxiety and the fears and the hopelessness and everything else. And then there's these things called neural networks in your brain, and these neural networks are all the neural pathways that combine together, and they work together to create whatever the effect or the feeling is. So if you have been thinking about all of the fears and you have worries and all the stress and anxiety from all the life events, your brain builds these neural pathways and they network together, and it becomes really hard to stop those thoughts when all of these neural pathways are working together. By creating and envisioning an event in the future when you no longer have anxiety, when you've passed that point and that's so far in the past, your mind perceives it as already having happened, then your brain has something else it can focus on. Right now, no matter how hard you try, your brain doesn't know where to go to find thoughts of how it might be in the future to have a happy, sunny future. So we're going to build it in trance by adding all of the emotions and the feelings and the things you're doing and how it feels to be free from the anxiety, doing something that you really like and that you're passionate about. And then we're going to make that into what we call a future memory. And this future memory is going to hold all of the feelings that you want to have. You're going to feel good about life again. You're going to feel peaceful. You're going to experience yourself sleeping through the night. So now your brain can build a new neural network. It's going to combine all of these things that we're going to focus on in the session today and build this neural network that's going to have automatic thoughts and feelings that will happen for you and make you feel better. So building a future is really important. You might want to listen to this session more than once, like listen to it today and maybe slip it in again tomorrow. Because when you create that future memory, your brain actually can go to that memory of how you're going to feel. It thinks that it's the same as a memory that you have that is something that you did yesterday or last week. In fact, there's an MRI scan that they did that showed when people thought of an actual past memory of something that really happened, it lit up a certain part of their brain in an exact way. And then they had them imagine and visualize something in the future, something they had not done yet. And they found that this memory in the future actually lit up and showed on the image in almost the exact same way as the past memory, which actually shows us that the brain doesn't know the difference between a real and an imagined event, something from the past or something you imagine from the future. And that's great news, because the more that you use this future memory technique, the more that you're going to get your brain to create the neural networks it needs to have the memories that you do want. So, maybe releasing the old neural networks and building a new one is almost as simple as closing a gate to your past and opening a gate to your future. And while you're at it, you might as well build a really amazing future that goes to somewhere that you really want to go. So have fun with this session and really get excited about what's in your future. I know you're going to love it. I'll see you tomorrow.